And the Vols will kick it away to start. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. They'll give it to the back. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield.
I love when defensive backs come up and they are physical and they stick their face in the fan and they aren't scared. Talking to the defensive coordinator coming into this game, he knew his DBs had to tackle well. They had to get these running backs on the ground. Great start on this first drive.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, the running back tries to hit the hole. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Man, it's really hard to control the running game if you don't control the line of scrimmage. And how about the defensive line doing a great job attacking those guys up front, not open up lanes to run through. Nice job just nullifying that run altogether.
Grabbed in the middle, it's Moss. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. The Falcons come to the line with a new set of downs. They're looking to get the edge with this one on the toss. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
You know, I know that wasn't a big gainer, but that's going to set some stuff up later for this offense. Trying to run the football and get it established is huge because play-action pass is a big part of what they try to do when they're throwing the ball.
Picks up the first down, still moving. He's got it out of bounds at the 41-yard line.
That's a nice-looking run. I'll tell you, when it comes to the academies, I know the Air Force is known for being mighty in the skies, but on the football field, it's what they're able to do on the ground. Year in, year out, they are so dangerous toting the rock, whether it's the option, whether it's conventional, whether it's spread.
Hits him inside the 20, still going. Touchdown, Air Force. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, and gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
They'll line up to go for 2. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Into the end zone for the 2, and they push that lead out to 8.
I love the aggressive play calling here on this opening drive. All the way down the field, scoring a touchdown, then going for it for 2 points. That is a statement.
He'll bring it out. It's Austin. He's out of bounds at his own 16-yard line, and he just couldn't find the corner on that return. They go to the Wildcat and use the extra blocker. Direct snap. It's Austin. Defense played the Wildcat very well on that one, stopping them for a short gain. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. On the direct snap, it's Austin. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line.
And that's why he is an all-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
On the direct snap, it's Austin. Breaks into the open. He steps out right at the 40-yard line, and now they are in business moving toward midfield.
And I'm not going to lie, that fourth down and medium range is really, really difficult. You want to play pass, you're expecting pass, but offensively, boom, you sneak it in there. That means you knew something. You saw something against this defense that you knew it would work. Great job by the offense, sticking to their guns, calling the play that was a little bit outside the box.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. On the snap, it's Jordan. And he's very fortunate to get it back to the line of scrimmage, greeted by a sea of defenders.
It's hard to run on a defense that comes off the ball like that and runs to the football like that. Good luck. No holes anywhere.
They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. On the direct snap, it's Austin. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
Man, really good decision-making by this offense on third down. Understanding, running the option to perfection, getting it to the pitch man, and he gets the first down and some extra yards.
And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. They'll move the tight end. Direct snap. It's Jordan. They finally make the stop, but the defense out of sorts against that Wildcat, and they give up a big play. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter. Well, guys, Air Force has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. They are lined up and ready to go and get things started here in the second. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Austin. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Looking to convert. They'll go to the Wildcat. They'll send the back in motion. On the snap, it's Austin. Makes it past the marker. They bring him down, but that's why you give them that Wildcat look to create an opportunity for big plays.
And after giving up a long run defensively, they don't have a chance to substitute now. They've got to get ready to go because the offense is going tempo.
And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
And that's a great job by the defense, understanding exactly the situation, understanding to stay home, play sound, no matter who gets the football.
There he goes. Out of bounds he goes. They'll mark it at the 16. They'll turn to the Wildcat to keep this drive alive. On the direct snap, it's Austin. They might go back to that one in a big spot as they pick up the first down out of the Wildcat. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. Direct snap, it's Austin. And he's tackled, but there's also a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. That penalty moves the ball back 10 yards. We'll replay the down. Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Slithers into space. And he forged ahead just a bit. Not a lot working with the Wildcat there.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough. How important those five guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going.
Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he waltzes in for the score. Touchdown, Vols! Can these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown, that's a great drive by the offense.
After the touchdown, if they could get this too, we'll have a tie ball game. On the direct snap, it's Austin. He is stopped short defense holds on to this slim 2-point lead. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Fielded in the end zone. It's Moss. That is a decision he will likely regret. He brings it out of the end zone, and he's knocked down at the 10. No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. They'll go to the toss. Creates a little space. Really nice gain. Gets it out across the 20. It'll be a first down at the 22.
How many ways can I get it to my running back who's a baller in space? This is a really good job. Just toss it to him, right? I want to throw it to him. Yeah, I want to run up the middle, but I want to get it to him as many ways as I can. Toss it to him, get him on the edge, do a good job sealing the edge. He'll do the rest. Just give him the ball in space. Good things will happen.
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Off play action. Looking to buy time. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down.
Welcome to the frustrating reality of college football. Like, the guy at the quarterback spot, he can just do that. Pull it down, get positive yards, makes the defense have to account for him every single play.
Oh, he's got a chance. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, that's kind of the advantage of 3rd and medium, right? Is the defense, you keep them guessing. You can throw it, you can run it. That time they hand it off, and they pick it up.
Yeah, and you can see the D drop back a little bit. It creates a little bit of space. The running back blasts through, gets the first down.
They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
Don't you love energetic defenses that fly around, that make things happen? The ones that get in the backfield, the running back tries to go somewhere. Where do you want him to go? There is nowhere to go. Nice job by the defense, creating the tackle for a loss on first down.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Gets the back moving. Back to pass. It's Jordan. He's going for it all. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Takes it the other way. He goes out of bounds, but he just about did it himself. What a return after the interception.
And I think this offensive coordinator is going to be frustrated with his quarterback. You got the lead. You want to get more points. You want to be aggressive, but you cannot put the ball in harm's way near midfield. Now you've given the defense a chance to now go score points and maybe take the lead in this football game.
We thought we'd see a little wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Finds a little space. Turning it on. And he's loose, and he'll take it to the house. Touchdown, Tennessee.
And they pound the rock. The run game comes through late in the first half when you needed it. Now they take the lead. They take the momentum. That's how you end the first half.
Looking for the 2-point try. An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. On the snap, it's Austin. Into the end zone. 2-point conversion is good, and they now lead by a touchdown, a 6-point edge. So they got the touchdown, now going to put it in the hands of their defense to finish off this half. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. Just over 20 seconds to play in the half. You just don't want to make a big mistake here. Dropping back, it's Jordan. It's complete to the right. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23.
Nice job by the QB and receiver on this play in a 2-minute situation, knowing to work the boundary, get the first down, and get the ball out of bounds. Great situational awareness.
Toss sweep right. It's a fumble on the play. They bring him down, but not only does he recover the fumble, he gets the first down. Here's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. And it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Running out of time here in the first half, they're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break. Looking to throw on first down. That one will be incomplete, and we are down to 10 seconds to go.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
You just wonder if the quarterback's trying to get it all back after throwing a pick the last time out. This time, that was not a good read. The defender was all over that throw. He should have intercepted that, but thanks to the drop.
He's going for the big play. It's incomplete, and they tried to get one on the board before the break and couldn't quite make the connection. I guess they're trying to send a message to start this second half, lined up for an onside kick. They'd hope to get that thing bouncing around, but the hands team is able to corral it.
Well, they're trying to pounce on their opponent with the lead in the second half, trying to steal possession, but give the return team credit. They may not have been set up perfectly for that onside kick, but they're Johnny on the spot, and now their offense is licking their chops, hoping to go down and score.
They found a little running room out of the Wildcats, still short of the first down marker. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Austin. Racing to the right. Touchdown Volunteers! Once he got a step, it was all over, right to the house.
Reese, that's 3 for the young fella. I mean, this dude's smelling the end zone. Anytime he gets near it, you know he's going to lower his shoulder, do whatever it takes to get in the end zone. The hat trick, the 3rd touchdown.
How about this? A 2-point conversion coming. Direct snap. It's Jordan. He's not going to make it. Stop short of the goal line, and they are unable to extend this lead any further.
Tennessee. 20, Air Force.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. Trying to make that rush think on the draw play here. The draw draws nothing except a swarm of tacklers. He's stopped immediately. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. The toss sweep to the right. Fighting off the defender. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down.
Offense goes toss play to the right. Now, defensively, if you're going to stop these perimeter runs, your DBs better be able to get off blocks and go make a tackle. And right now, the secondary, they look like they're struggling trying to handle the run game.
Off the play fake on first down to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. Off the play fake. This time he's got his man. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
Well, it's a nice job, too, of the quarterback after the play fake there, getting his eyes down the field. He had to get that to his tight end quickly, knowing he wasn't going to have a lot of space to run with after the catch.
And I think they'll give him 2 on that one, 2nd and 8 coming up. Defense better dig in for the run. Heavy formation is there. They'll go right back to him. And this one will be stopped for no gain.
You got to have that defense you know you can go to in running situations. Your base defense where you say, okay, this is where I'm going to start, and I'm going to stop the run, stuff it up front. My guys play big up front. Then if I need to add some blitzes to it later on down the road, I can. But great job in the base defense making the play.
Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. And the Falcons have it with a 1st and 10. Trying to get the edge on the toss. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
And, man, it's nice to have a guy that is just better than your guys. And no matter what play you call, man, how about him getting in the backfield quick, penetrating, using his quickness, and using his strength to get him to the ground? That is a baller.
Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down.
All right, you've dug yourself a little bit of a hole offensively. You know you're going to have to throw it here in the second half. You're going to have to make sure, though, you do a better job up front with your pass pro. You got to keep your quarterback standing upright.
Running back with the carry. Ruled out of bounds at the 33. 4th down coming up.
Facing this double-digit deficit here in the second half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. He's got him. How about that defense rising up and stopping him short on 4th down? Lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Austin. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see which way that's going to go.
And this is what's going to drive coaches crazy. It's mental errors, right? It doesn't take any talent or lack of talent to have that penalty. You just got to watch the ball, and when it's snapped, get after the quarterback.
He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Yeah, and you see some people get upset with offsides in the defense. I call it the cost of doing business. It's just part of being great off the football. Sometimes you'll guess, and sometimes you'll be wrong. The first one is always on me, Coach, you know, and the second one, you know, usually he takes me out of the game.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. On the direct snap, it's Austin. Oh, he's got some space. And how much running room have they been able to find on the ground? Man, are they piling up some gaudy rushing stats. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got.
Nice job by this defense creating that negative play. That's what all defenses want to do. But look at this. This offense, they ain't scared. Right back on the ball, ready to run another play, ready to make this defense work.
Well, the offensive line had everybody blocked except the defensive end. He was able to sneak into the backfield and get the tackle for loss.
On the snap, it's Austin. And as they get him to the ground, clock running, looks as if time will expire here in the 3rd. We've come to the end of the period, and Tennessee leads it. And sitting in a good spot as we wrap up the 3rd. Let's take a look at our game stats while we have a break in the action. One more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. And we'll start the 4th quarter by trying to boot a 3 through there. This is going to have to be unleashed from 54 yards out. And he missed it. No good. After the failed field goal attempt, still a 12-point game. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Dropping back, it's Jordan. Dances away. He's sacked. He'll lose a couple on that one as he tried to get back to the line of scrimmage. The pocket broke down, and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush, Reese. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
He's knocked down for a loss of 7.
Yeah, and this offense has to find a way to run the football. They got to get more creative, whatever that looks like for this offense, something to jumpstart them because nothing really going on the ground.
Yeah, defensively, though, you got to give them credit, too, because they knew that physically they were going to try to be challenged up front. That was a big MO for this offense coming into it. But the defense, they've risen to the occasion. Their front seven has dominated this entire game.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. Sends it downfield. Oh, it's picked off. Oh, at the worst possible time. Nice pickup on the return, but more important, they got the takeaway, and now they're in business.
It doesn't get any better for your defense. You know exactly the situation in the fourth quarter, everything in your favor. Don't let them make big plays. How about you make a big play? Nice job getting the interception. It's not icing on the cake yet, but it's getting pretty close.
On the direct snap, it's Austin. Find some fresh air. The Wildcat created an alley, picked up a few. Still some work to do for the 1st down.
And this fullback is just dependable, and he's versatile. He's not just a guy that can block. He can catch the ball. And like you saw right there, you can hand it off to him, and he can generate you explosive plays.
We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Snap to the back. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough for the 1st down, and they might mark that down to use the Wildcat again. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give him a different look. Direct snap. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. Direct snap. It's Austin. Breaks into the open. He's got the 1st down, and they did a brilliant job getting them out flanked with the Wildcat. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and the clock is definitely on their side. They'll just try to run it out here. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Austin. He's all the way down to the 3. Showed it all on that run. Lining up in the Wildcat, let's see what they've got. On the direct snap, it's Austin. And the Wildcat is not working. They knock him down behind the line. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Going for the goal line, and he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Vols!
Have yourself a day, young fella. You know why they handed him the ball a lot? Because he did that. That's his 4th trip to pay dirt. This dude has shown you a little bit of everything. What a great back. And 4 touchdowns on the day.
Why not double the try total and go for 2? On the snap, it's Austin. He gets into the end zone for the 2-point conversion, but there is a flag in the holding zone. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. And now they'll try to get the 2-point conversion, guys. On the direct snap, it's Jordan. Oh, and he's going backwards. Defense not fooled at all by the Wildcat. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. He'll bring it out. It's Moss. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Looking to pass. It's Jordan. Makes the catch. It's Moss. Out of bounds at the 22, and just like that, they're out of trouble.
Hey, you know, the defense here in this situation with a huge lead, they've got to anticipate that this offense is going to be trying to throw the ball to the sideline, so they've got to work different coverages to try to force the quarterback to go over the middle of the field with the football.
Got his man to the left. Finally corralled, but not before. He picks up the first down.
This slot receiver gives defensive coordinators nightmares. You have got to double him virtually on every pass play. He better have safety help over top. Otherwise, this guy's a threat to score every time they throw the ball.
Finds his man. It's Moss. Hauled down, but they'll move the sticks as he picks up the first down. He wants to throw it again. Fires to the wideout. And his throw is incomplete.
And that's just the kind of game it's been for this quarterback in this offense. You got a great game plan all week long. You're watching it throughout practice. You think you're going to have a chance to light up the scoreboard, but they're just not able to hook up. You got to give this defense a ton of credit. They've done a great job in coverage. They've been breaking on passes. They've had their number, and that's why they're leading by as much as they are.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Everybody has to be set. They have to get it off. Shotgun snap, wants to throw it on third. Fires deep toward the end zone. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's fourth down. They're in field goal range here on fourth down, but they're going to keep this offense on the field. On fourth down, looking for the completion. It's incomplete, and the defense makes a stop and gets the football back.
Offensively, this is a beautiful time now because now I get to get all my other guys in the game. Guys that don't get to play that much, we're up. This game's over after that missed fourth down conversion. Now we get to get everybody in the ball game, or if you choose, you know, like Jesse probably would, to go pad some stats and get some more catches, get some more rush yards if that's your thing.
So they come to the line, and the Wildcat's going to give them a different look. Direct snap. It's Jordan. Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one. They'll break out the Wildcat to try to move the chains. Timeout is called by the defense. 19 ticks remaining. Looking to convert, they'll go to the Wildcat. And this Wildcat is going to be declawed, stopped in the backfield. Clock is stopped. Timeout used by the defense. 14 seconds left. The Vols will call on their punt team. First time today we've seen a punter go to work. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. This drive opens up at the 23-yard line. Trying to get the edge on the right. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. Timeout is called with just 2 seconds left to go.
Timeout, Air Force.
And here we go. Final play of the game right here. The play action fake. Skips away from pressure. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation